A moose on the loose. Deep in the forests of Maine, jauh di dalam hutan di Maine, by a small blue pond, di tepian danau kecil berwarna biru, lived a moose named Max. Hiduplah seekor moose atau rusa besar bernama Max. Max was a curious moose. Max adalah rusa besar yang selalu penasaran. And a curious moose asks lots of questions. Dan rusa besar yang penasaran menanyakan banyak pertanyaan. Like, why are my feet cold in the winter? Seperti, mengapa kakiku dingin di musim dingin? Why do antlers look like tree branches? Mengapa tanduknya terlihat seperti ranting pohon? And, do you think there are moose on the moon? Dan, apakah menurutmu ada rusa besar di bulan? The other moose of the pond thought Max was foolish to ask such question. Rusa besar lainnya di danau kecil itu mengira Max adalah rusa yang bodoh menanyakan pertanyaan seperti itu. Eat your pond weed and act like a moose, was all they have said. Makanlah rumput liar di danaumu dan bertingkahlah seperti rusa besar. Hanya itu yang mereka katakan. I do not like pond weeds. Aku tidak suka rumput liar di danau, mumbled Max to himself. Gumam Max pada dirinya sendiri, as he wondered what moon moose might eat. Sambil bertanya-tanya apa yang dimakan rusa bulan. One day, suatu hari, as Max was busy thinking curious thought, ketika Max sibuk memikirkan hal-hal yang aneh, a group of hikers appear at the water edge. Sekelompok pendaki muncul di tepian danau. The other moose lifted their mighty heads and looked. Rusa besar lainnya mengangkat kepala mereka yang perkasa dan melihat. Grumped, only people. Grump, hanya manusia. They grumbled and went back to eating. Mereka menggerutu dan kembali makan. But Max had never seen people before, and he was very curious. Tetapi Max belum pernah melihat orang atau manusia sebelumnya, dan dia sangat penasaran. Max watched the people. Max mengawasi orang-orang itu. And the people watched Max. Dan orang-orang itu memperhatikan Max. He thought they were the most curious creatures he had ever seen. Mereka berpikir dia adalah makhluk yang paling aneh yang pernah dilihatnya. They made funny noises. Mereka mengeluarkan suara-suara lucu. And they stood on just 2 feet. Dan mereka berdiri hanya dengan 2 kaki. Where did they come from? Dari mana mereka asalnya? Max wondered. Max bertanya-tanya. Are they here to eat the pondweed too? Apakah mereka di sini juga akan memakan rumput liar? The other moose only answer. Rusa besar lainnya hanya menjawab, as they always did, seperti biasanya. Eat your pondweeds, Max. Makan rumput liarmu, Max. Max watched quietly as the people set out a picnic lunch. Max mengamati dengan tenang saat orang-orang itu menyiapkan piknik makan siang. To his surprise, yang mengejutkannya, they ate things that were not pondweed. Mereka memakan makanan yang bukan rumput liar. And they drank things that were not pond water. Dan mereka meminum minuman yang bukan air danau. How very strange, aneh sekali, thought Max. Pikir Max. After a time, setelah beberapa saat, as suddenly as the hikers had appeared at the pond, ketika para pendaki itu tiba-tiba muncul di danau, they disappeared back into the forest. Mereka menghilang kembali ke dalam hutan. Max, who was now as curious moose could ever be, Max yang kini sama penasarannya dengan moose yang paling penasaran, followed them into the woods, mengikuti mereka ke dalam hutan. But Max was not a good follower. Tetapi Max bukanlah pengikut yang baik, and he was soon hopelessly lost. Dan dia segera tersesat. After much crashing and smashing through the brush and bracken, setelah berkali-kali menabrak semak-semak dan pakis-pakisan, Max came upon a family of beavers working by a brook. Max bertemu keluarga berang-berang yang sedang bekerja di tepi sungai. Perhaps these beavers have seen the people. Mungkin berang-berang ini pernah melihat orang-orang itu, thought Max. Pikir Max. But when the beavers spotted Max, namun ketika berang-berang melihat Max, they dove to the bottom of the brook. Mereka menyelam ke dasar sungai. For the beavers were rather small. Karena berang-berang itu berukuran agak kecil. And Max were rather large. Dan Max agak besar. And then there was Chick the chickadee flew by and landed next to Max. Lalu ada burung Chick the chickadee lewat dan mendarat di sebelah Max. And she said, dan dia berkata, I know about the people. Aku tahu tentang manusia itu. There are many people in the town. Ada banyak orang di kota. Many people? Exclaimed Max. Banyak orang? Seru Max. In the town? Di kota? Of course, said Chick. Tentu saja, kata Chick. There are as many people as there are pine cones in the forest. Wah, jumlah orang sama banyaknya dengan jumlah pohon pinus di hutan. They live in houses. Mereka tinggal di rumah-rumah. I flew there sometimes. Kadang-kadang aku terbang ke sana. And they feed me seeds. Dan mereka memberi makanku biji-bijian. Chick knew a lot and very, very brave. Chick tahu banyak dan dia sangat berani. Max became more and more curious at the thought of seeing many people. Max menjadi semakin penasaran membayangkan bertemu banyak orang. So Chick agreed to show the curious moose how to find a town. Jadi, Chick setuju untuk menunjukkan kepada rusa besar yang penasaran itu bagaimana untuk menemukan kota. He led Max to the forest edge. Dia mengiring Max ke tepian hutan. This is the highway. Ini adalah jalan raya. It's a path the people travel on. Ini adalah jalan yang dilalui orang-orang. And it leads to the people's town. Dan jalan ini mengarah ke kota orang-orang tersebut. Max saw many brightly colored objects jeeping past. Max melihat banyak benda-benda berwarna cerah melintas. Those are cars. Itu adalah mobil, explained Chick. Chick menjelaskan. The people sit inside them and go up and back all day long and into the night. Orang-orang itu duduk di dalamnya dan naik turun sepanjang hari hingga malam. How very strange, thought Max. Aneh sekali, pikir Max. I will follow this people path and find where the people live. Aku akan mengikuti jalan ini dan menemukan di mana orang-orang itu tinggal. Max trotted happily down the road. Max berlari dengan gembira di jalan. Cluppity-cluppity-clup. His hooves sounded on the hard pavement. Tapak kakinya terdengar di trotoar yang keras. The cars whizzed wildly around him like bees. Mobil-mobil melaju kencang di sekelilingnya seperti lebah. Max hoped a car might to stop so he could say hello, but none did. Max berharap ada mobil yang berhenti agar dia bisa menyapa, tetapi tidak ada yang berhenti. They just zoomed past. Mereka hanya melewatinya. On and on and on, Max walked until finally he saw a house. Max terus berjalan hingga akhirnya dia melihat sebuah rumah. Then another house. Lalu rumah lainnya. And many more houses up ahead. Dan masih banyak rumah lainnya di depannya. This must be where the people live. Ini pasti tempat tinggal orang-orang itu, said Max as he cheerfully trotted into a backyard. Kata Max dengan riang gembira berlari ke halaman belakang sebuah rumah. Hello, he said. Hello, katanya. Poking his head into an open window. Menjulurkan kepalanya ke jendela yang terbuka. But no one was home except a cat and a parakeet. Tetapi tidak ada seorang pun di rumah kecuali seekor kucing dan burung parkit. So he ate a plant that was sitting on the windowsill and hurried on. Jadi dia memakan tanaman yang ada di ambang jendela dan bergegas. Max went from house to house. Max pergi dari rumah ke rumah. He jumped fences, crashed through hedge. Dia melompati pagar, menerobos pagar tanaman, and got tangled in clothesline, dan tersangkut di tali jemuran. Max crossed street without even looking. Max menyeberang jalan tanpa melihat kanan kiri. Beep beep hong hong, cars tooted. Beep beep hong hong, mobil mengklakson. He had seen many people by now. Dia sudah melihat banyak orang sekarang. Some people made loud noises. Ada beberapa orang yang mengeluarkan suara sangat keras. Some ran away. Beberapa lari. And some just quietly stared. Dan beberapa hanya menatap. Max just trotted on happily. Max berlari dengan gembira. Max visited a gas station. Max mengunjungi pompa bensin. And tried to get into a car. Dan mencoba masuk ke dalam mobil. As the people did. Seperti yang dilakukan orang-orang. But he didn't fit, tetapi tidak cukup. Then he went up to the street and stood in a swimming pool. Kemudian dia pergi ke jalan dan berdiri di sebuah kolam renang, which he liked it very much, yang dia sangat suka. No pond weeds here. Tidak ada rumput liar di kolam ini. He wandered down to the railroad tracks and watched the trains. Dia berjalan-jalan ke rel kereta api dan menyaksikan kereta. Woo, the whistle. Woo, kereta itu mengeluarkan suara. Louder than the loudest moose in the forest. Lebih keras daripada suara rusa yang paling keras di hutan. How wonderful, the curious mouse sighed. Alangkah indahnya, desah rusa besar yang penasaran. Wherever Max went, kemanapun Max pergi, people could not believe their eyes. Orang-orang tidak mempercayai apa yang mereka lihat. A moose? Seekor rusa besar? On the loose? Yang sedang berkeliaran? In the middle of the town? Di tengah kota? Word spread quickly. Berita itu menyebar dengan cepat. All day, into the evening, sepanjang hari sampai sore, reports of Max travel came over the radio. Berita tentang Max sedang berjalan-jalan terdengar di radio. For Max were far too excited to sleep that night. Karena Max terlalu bersemangat untuk tidur malam itu. The next day, hari selanjutnya, things were very busy at the police station. Keadaan di kantor polisi sangat sibuk. There is moose drinking out of my birth bath. Ada seekor rusa besar yang sedang minum dari tempat mandi burungku. Someone reported. Seseorang melaporkan. He took a nap on my porch. Dia tidur siang di teras rumahku, another said. Kata yang lain. And now he is at my window, watching TV. Dan dia sekarang ada di jendelaku, sedang menonton TV. It seemed that Max was everywhere. Tampaknya Max ada di mana-mana. Max was happily trotting by a tall building when he saw that the doors were open. Max dengan gembira berlari melewati gedung tinggi ketika dia melihat pintunya terbuka. He went inside. Dia masuk ke dalam. He looked around and saw large stairways. Dia melihat sekeliling dan melihat tangga besar. Up the stairs he began to climb. Dia mulai menaiki tangga. I will climb up this mountain. Aku akan mendaki gunung ini, said Max happily. Kata Max dengan gembira. Up and up he went until he reached the roof. Naik, dia terus naik hingga mencapai atap. I will be able to see everything from up here. Aku akan bisa melihat semuanya dari atas sini, thought Max as he strolled to the edge. Pikir Max sambil berjalan ke tepian. But as he looked down, tapi saat dia melihat ke bawah, he felt a little dizzy. Dia merasa sedikit pusing. His legs got wobbly. Kakinya menjadi goyah. And his stomach did loops inside. Dan perutnya merasa berputar di dalam. Max didn't know it. Max tidak mengetahuinya. But he was afraid of height. Tetapi dia takut ketinggian. With a loud plunk, dengan suara yang keras, and a plop, Max fainted. Max jatuh pingsan. The news traveled fast. Berita itu tersebar dengan cepat. This way to see the moose. Kesini untuk melihat rusa besar. People yelled. Orang-orang berteriak. It was not long before a huge crowd had gathered below. Tidak lama sebelum kerumunan besar terkumpul di bawah gedung. When Max finally woke up, ketika Max akhirnya terbangun, he found he could not get up. Dia mendapati dirinya tidak bisa bangun. He could not go down. Dia tidak bisa turun. He could not move at all. Dia tidak bisa bergerak sama sekali. Hours passed with poor Max stuck on top of the tallest building in town. Berjam-jam berlalu dengan Max yang malang terjebak di puncak tertinggi di kota itu. Max was very frightened. Max sangat ketakutan. And he was hungry. Dan dia sangat lapar. For the first time, untuk pertama kalinya, he missed his little pond and the other moose in the forest. Dia merindukan danau kecilnya dan rusa besar lainnya di hutan. Oh, Max began to moan. Max mulai menggerang. Oh, echo from the rooftop and was heard for miles. Gema dari atap dan terdengar bermil-mil jauhnya. Just then, saat itu, something appeared high in the sky over Max. Sesuatu muncul tinggi di langit atas Max. It was big. Sesuatu itu besar. It was loud. Bersuara keras. And it was coming closer. Dan semakin mendekat. But the crowd below shouted, "Hooray!" Namun, kerumunan orang di bawah gedung berteriak, "Hooray!" They knew it was a helicopter sent to rescue Max. Mereka tahu itu adalah helikopter yang dikirim untuk menyelamatkan Max. The helicopter hovered over the building. Helikopter itu melayang di atas gedung. A man inside lowered a rope. Seorang pria di dalamnya menurunkan tali. And another man tied around the woozy moose. Dan pria lain mengikatnya pada rusa besar yang pusing itu. Oh, Max groaned as the helicopter lifted him off the building and up into the sky. Max menggerang ketika helikopter itu mengangkatnya dari gedung dan naik ke langit. Don't look down. Jangan melihat ke bawah. The people shouted from below. Orang-orang berteriak dari bawah gedung. Max shut his eyes and kept them closed tight. Max menutup matanya dan terus menutup matanya rapat-rapat. Over houses. Helikopter itu terbang melewati rumah-rumah. And hilltops soared the helicopter. Puncak-puncak. With Max dangling below. Dengan Max bergelantungan di bawah. On and on they flew. Mereka terus terbang. Over farms, fields, and forests. Melintasi lahan pertanian, ladang, dan hutan. Until at last the helicopter hovered over one spot. Sehingga akhirnya helikopter itu melayang di suatu tempat. Max opened his eyes and looked down. Max membuka matanya dan melihat ke bawah. Below he saw, di bawahnya dia melihat. Small and blue, his little pond and the other moose happily eating pond sweet. Danau kecilnya yang biru dengan rusa besar lainnya dengan gembira memakan rumput di kolam. Just then, Chick the Chickadee fluttered up next to Max and landed on one of his antlers. Saat itu, Chick the Chickadee terbang di atas Max dan mendarat di salah satu tanduknya. Hello again, Moose. Halo lagi, rusa besar. Oh, Chick, said Max. Oh, Chick, kata Max. I'm afraid the town is no place to visit if you cannot fly. Aku khawatir kalau kota itu bukan tempat yang bagus untuk dikunjungi jika kamu tidak bisa terbang. But I am about to eat some delicious pond wheat. Tapi aku akan makan rumput kolam yang enak. Will you join me for lunch? Apakah kamu mau bergabung denganku untuk makan siang? And Chick did. Dan Chick melakukannya. The end. Hope you guys like this story and I'll see you in the next book. Bye-bye.